Hope this works. Big. Alright. Yes, laptop's working. Hi guys! Anyway. Okay, I think I figured out how to edit stuff for my YouTube, so things will be chill. Also, I've literally only just bought this game. I've had it since November. You know, Black Friday deals are going on. I just noticed this. There's a music player. Sorry, I'm really happy. I love this game. In all honesty, you never go wrong with it. There's also an art book. So you've got the illustrations, which, right, okay, when I didn't have this, because obviously I had it on Game Pass, so it didn't actually, you know, this wasn't a part of it, I don't think. But I've just bought this game and oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my god, it's Edgeworth getting out of his car! Sorry. Oh, and her, yeah. These are some of the stuff we'll actually be seeing during the game. Okay. I'm gonna say this now, I played some of it. It's been a really long while. I love this game. I've also bought the Apollo Justice, so you'll see that once I finish this game. And I've also bought the, oh, what else have I bought? Oh, Phoenix Wright Investigations. So, obviously, that's it. Could be a fun one to see. Which, you know, all the scenes. Oh god, right, okay, those are ones from the first game. You know what? I think all the characters, obviously, Phoenix. And then that's him as his little, like, simp. Maya. Mia. Oh, damn, she looks awesome. Oh, damn. Then got Pearl, Edgeworth, Franziska, Godot. Oh, I love these people. Right, okay, now I am getting a bit out of hand, so we'll just start to scene creator. You could create scenes? What? I did not know this. Okay, this is something I'm gonna have to figure out off stream. Obviously, if I press continue, it's just gonna go back to the case that I was on. So, let's do this one. Play the first Turnabout. Let us go. You know, yeah. I'm gonna be doing a bit of voice acting during this and also just, yeah. Damn it! Why me? Fuck it. I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Bro, that's sauce. August 3rd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. I don't know what voice to put on him, in all honesty, so I've just put my usual voice. Boy, am I nervous. Right. She's got more feminine. Oh, hiya, Chief. Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favour. A favour? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? I am just checking audio, because to me it keeps cutting out. So, I don't actually know what's going on with it. And the stream on my end stuck. I'll end up cutting this bit out. Oh, cool. 2 people viewing. Yay. Okay. Right. I think the audio's okay. 1 person. How sad. You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over! Is that your Clyde screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death to spell! I'm going to do it! I'm going to die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Hello. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Then my name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying: when something smells, it's usually the Butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone. He's a good guy at heart. That I owe him. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. So I've kind of got my cat distracting me right now. He's a little cutie. Oh, he's purring. He's a little purrer. Course is now a session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Her head is aching, eyesight aiding. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. That's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... Oh, wait, no way, I forgot. I'm trying to talk blanket. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the right bumper to check it out any time, okay? Yeah, which is left. I'm really bad. Right, so this is the Cindy. Her name's Cindy. Really warm. Yeah, I'm just taking. I don't even think Larry would believe it. Sorry, I kind of just had to take my jumper off for a sec there. You know what, honestly, I might invest in getting a webcam. But anyway, her name's Cindy, so that's good. Okay, remember to check it often. Do it for me, please, I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Shit. Cindy. Can I go? Oh, here we are, Cindy Stone. Actually, if it was me of age, Jesus. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reasons why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Give me a moment. Perfect. Again, checking stream quality. And I don't have moderators. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. I don't even know what voice I'm doing. I know it's just annoying. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the right bumper to check the court record frequently. Bang on the gavel. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Could be. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We Romeo, Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport, according to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder, so... Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry is awake, running his mouth all in the wrong directions. Should I? I mean, okay. Two options. I mean, he might come up with... Let's wait and see what happens. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Butts, dude, no way! That cheating she-dog, I'm gonna die, I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, when I'm here in the afterlife, I'm going to get the bottom of this! let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused motorist clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next... Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went... What do I do? Have him answer, honestly. I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there, I went. Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime! Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, this is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Shaw to the stand. I don't even know. He's just a very kindly gentleman. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? I don't even know what voice I'm doing for the guy. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness's account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions and I saw a man flee. I don't even know. Fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Okay, that's his voice now. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during blackouts? Oh, it's snowing. Okay, where I am, it's currently snowing. Are phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahib used was one of those. Your Honor, I have recorded the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the right bumper, then point out the contradictions in the testimony. Witness's account. I'm just going to check what I've actually got in the court record. So, electricity to Mr. Smith's own apartment was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30. Oh, 7:30. Ah, right. Okay, so that's like the day of 7. Okay, so 37 before the day before the murder. I live in the UK, so 7:30 just kind of means, yeah. A statue in the shape of a thinker. It's really heavy. Time of death 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death. And then, yeah. I saw the man say, okay, how do you pray? Oh, no! I want to go back! LV. There we go. Hold it! Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him. I don't know, he just seems strange to me, that's all. Like, he was mad and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. The defense requested the witness refrain from conjecture. Of course. What the witness means is that the man he saw looked suspicious. So, what happened next? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door wide, half open behind him. Hold it. Half open, you say? Yes, the door was half open halfway, yes. I rushed for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought. I see. And what happened next? I'm trying to think. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. What gave you the idea to do that? Well, the door was half open, you see. Isn't it only human to want to peek? We climb mountains because they are there. It's the same thing. True words have never been spoken. Anyone... Ah, god damn it. Mr. Payne's voice. True words have never been spoken. Anyone would look inside. I generally just think he's annoying. Like, obviously, I played this game before. And I really love it. I've not played Apollo Justice before, so you'll get that first. It'll be the first game I played that I've not played before. I think first game anyway. But, yeah, no. I'm really invested in the fandom. To him, his voice is just annoying. Especially after watching Random Encounters. He's just annoying. Why did Payne cut him off so quickly? So, you looked into the apartment. What happened next? He thinks he knows everything, that's like big. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. Are you sure she was dead? Well, no, I guess I wasn't. But she wasn't moving at all, and there was blood everywhere. Guess that would look fatal to anyone. Very well, what happened next? I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. So you didn't touch anything in the apartment? Yes. I mean, no, nothing. Okay, what happened next? What? I thought to call the police immediately. Seriously? My cat's just knocked everything off. Seen No, he's more interested in bloody hat. You thought to call the police. Does that mean you didn't actually call them? Please. Listen to the rest of the testimony. I know his voice keeps changing. You thought to call the police. What happened next? However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. How did you know that if you didn't touch anything? The phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. You said you didn't go into the apartment. Oh, did you? I can't explain that. There was a toddler's phone on the shelf in the entryway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And the phone was... And the phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went nearby park and found a public phone. Why use a public phone? Well, you see, I don't have a cell phone, and being in the middle of the afternoon, there was no answer at the nearby apartment. Right, what time did you call again? I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Don't I have evidence to contradict that? Okay, yeah, let's present that. You found the body at 1 p.m., you're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sarwitz, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Brad. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Yes, Queen. Oh, wait, I remember now. Did you care to give your testimony again? Shoot, we got another testimony. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Jesus. Right, okay, I'm not just that cute. Blackout report. Whoa! You heard a voice in Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right, you know what to do. I forgot this one. Time of discovery. Okay, let's just go. You see, when I had the time of the voice saying it was probably coming from the terrible. Oh! Which one do you press? Probably coming. Okay, right. We'll just try this one because. I'm just gonna try and hope. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said bluntly, and the record proves it. I'm kind of thinking you couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Miss Darwin? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sarwitz, the court would prefer you hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Now, you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sarwitz. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. And this is about getting to a bit of a stump. You saw a clock? I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. I think this is when we present the thinker. Right, because this is one I always get stumped on. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Okay, I'm just gonna...
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Answer the question, Mr. Sar. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? I don't know. You know what? Right, okay, if this gets me stricken, I'm fine. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon sold it. Yeah. Alright, yeah. And entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I sure did. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock and shot the blow. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Jesus. Order in this court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sarwit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burnt into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw, I saw, ah! Shut up, I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn, give him death. I'm just gonna get off, seriously. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, there isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, your claim to the the witness came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sarwit heard was definitely this clock. That is it, if you simply just try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he used to think after all. So we've heard the clock. What's your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Miss Sarwit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sarwit, should I tell you your way out of this one? You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have the case. Okay, he's right. I'm gonna go through that. Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Miss Frankenstein. I come all this way down here to find look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime. I almost had it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. There is. Not so fast, Mr. Sarwit. What? Oh no. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow to the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes, but that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock will be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere and then prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock of the murder was only 3 hours slow. Have you found the evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you call this, Anna. Let's see the evidence that proves that the clock was running so slow. It's the passport. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. there the next day, and the clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset a clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sarwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Man over down to it. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we... Mr. Payne. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Way. And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sarwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the houses that day. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sarwit let himself in to do dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sarwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Yeah, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Steve. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You've got your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen a chief looking this happy. Jesus God. Imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Lindy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey, here, take this. It's a present. Present? Me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? I know, right? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? So, Larry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, okay? Oh, I'm not sympathizing. I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Probably the thing so. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some trouble to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is a clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she travelled. Whatever, she probably needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take travelling. Oh well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am, thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realise things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We're drinking a toast to innocent books. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? And so, my first child came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the centre of another incident. I promised to tell the chief about me and Larry. Would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Right, okay. I think I'm gonna do the next case because generally... Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have a lot of slave slots. Right. I'm gonna put in the number 5. Just can't remember it's number 5. Everything I'm doing is number 5. Bring, ring. Beep. Hello? Hello? This is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favour to ask. I know, you want me to hold the evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz around the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like a statue. That statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm home teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, It's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Got a bit of a cough. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good, like burgers. I can really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Give me a moment. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. No, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not convivious of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry, but I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh! It's him. Red, white, blue. September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. Said her sister was coming over, so we should go out for dinner. Huh? What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. I guess. Why am I examining? We should move. Move. That smell. Blood. Someone's there. Chief? Chief? Chief! I'm at my friend's Maya Faye. Who are you? She run or fainted. The strange girl dropped out cold. Left a line on the office. I left a line on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I need to rewatch this anime. It's an anime, by the way. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief? Let's examine. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this has become a murder weapon again. Chief, it's hard to see her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker, lying next to her, must have been the murder weapon. The thinker added to the court record. Some glass shards near the chief's body, with pieces of the glass light standing broken. Must be the pieces of the glass lights stand lying broken in the back of the room. The glass shard added to the court record. Nothing else, it seems a clue here. Piece of paper. Must have fallen from his hand. What could it be? A word is written out in blood on this scrap paper. Maya, did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt for a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snooping for now. I better call the police. Find out what the girl was doing here. I enjoy snooping. Painful to look, but I have to for Mia's sake. She was hit by in the head by a blunt weapon. She probably died instantly. So, some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be remains of glass light stand. It's generally just interesting to have a look at the office chief's chair. A simple functional design feels pretty good sitting too. Because, honestly, right, okay, you have a look at things. How do you slide? There we go. There's the phone. That's the computer. Surprisingly, Chief was never good with machines. About how she uses PC for free now. She picked up this ancient model from garage sale for practically nothing. Hey, if it works, it works. All the Chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she found her case reports and recent rulings. A perfectly normal office desk. The Chief had a very particular policy about her office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. What was that for? Oh, okay, so if the clients need to use it, yeah, sure, spend big. So that'd be like phone and all that. Honestly, it's a smart way of going about things though. The Fainco ledger book. Everything is written on the Chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Yeah, because she's good at her job. But the last thing to do. What is this? Oh, it's a book that's spawner. Ring the police. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. The screws of the receiver are missing. So someone's halfway through taking it apart. Police! Police! Please come quickly. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. Oh god! God, her voice! No! She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. That girl just now, where'd she go? Put right there on the sofa. Oh, I hope she didn't run off on me. Yippee! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay, I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye. Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. Never thought they'd be used for evidence like this outside the courtroom. What happened? Seems to be in shock. Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? I came in. The room was dark and sis. She was already dead. So you're the Chief's sister. I'm her young sister. And you were here visiting this late at night. Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was the thinker. Okay. About the thinker. The thinker. That was... Oh, sis! Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would this write my name? Oh, now I've done it. Wheel. Huh? The police. Sounds like the cleanest way. Freeze, police! It's Gumshoe. It's Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Yeah, because Gumshoe's a name for detective, so his name is basically Detective Dick Detected, and it's... We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been a woman I saw. Okay. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. She wanna... Whoa! Excuse me! This word Maya hit me and anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I know. Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? What the hell? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. Was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention centre. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. She's like really thinking in this. I really love Maya. Maya's like cool. September 6th, 9:07, detention centre, visitors room. Wow. Well, they poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. I know, probably he does too, because he's not upset. Are you going to be my attorney? Yes. Say yes. Oh, well, that's what I want to talk to you about. It is up to you. I better give it to her straight. Yeah, because it is her choice again. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes. I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. So today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia, I know. Stop. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes. Like people in religious training. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes, let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could have that been evidence in the case? Right, she said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes, I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Cumshay, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Alright, you know, so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Myers memo and to record. So you're an acolyte, medium in training? That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family. So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! But she led the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirits medium with an ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask who killed her. I'm sorry, I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 a.m. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon. I'm missing out on stuff. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Oh. I'm sorry, I know this. No, it's okay. No, I feel I was talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got called from my sister. She only told me a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. I think caught on. I practically qualified zero murder by now. So then why didn't you write when sure? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. I don't need to do anything now. Let's move to... I go to Faye Law offices because I think he might be there. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, I don't know. Do I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butch guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix, right? How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Right. Sorry about that. That Butch guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe, honestly. Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Phew, he thinks I'm my lawyer. I want cell phone! About Miss Faye, did she do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been on your bus, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, you can see the report, but that's all! About Maya. Yeah? I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? The city's put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal, Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Can I just go? Of course not. I know him. He's a fair prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets a guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about it in that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid his pretty much just that's the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumours of back allegations and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Cell phone, please! I was wondering, did you see my cell phone? Oh, that, I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Oh, he's on to me. Don't mind wanting, there's no way to give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me? Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite a detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Something recorded conversation. Check the court record to the conversation. I guess I've asked. You all done, pal? Yes. Thank you, I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you should better not. No influence in the witness with your loyally ways, pal. Oh, shoot, the witness! Come to think of it, I completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, she just told me her name, Miss May. So you sent her home already then? You're trying your loyal tricks on me now. She's not got outside of the room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try and get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. First, I'm just gonna move away to the Gatewater Hotel. September. Well, hello there, handsome. I need a voice there. Hi, smooth, right, real smooth. You're the liar, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that liar, pal. I'm not yourself, I'm Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look at the path of the beautiful eyewitness. I think the lawyer has cross-examined this one. Look across the room, see what we fucking find. Hey, what are you doing? No touching! Ooh, bad boy! You really shouldn't pry around other people's rooms now. You want to make me upset with you. Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. What could be inside that drawer? Let's just talk to her. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe, instinct, you sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Better not encourage her. You know, a thing that occurred, happened the other day, the bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please? Let me see, well, Dream on, if you want to know, you just have to come tell to Mom, Mr. Lawyer. Oh, boy. Could you just, who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, see? And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone's staying here with you. Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of the famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look out for clues in the garden? Miss Big doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh, boy. I'm just going to move the fuck out of the way and just go check the recording. Oh, wait, it's not an audio. Thank God. Yeah, what's up? Well, I actually... Oh. What the hell? Yeah, what's up? Where's it? Again, where's it this time? Stinker. Actually, papers is the evidence there. Okay, so this is literally just what we heard at the start. I'll revise that back and go to court. But I think for now, let's go to Grossberg's offices. Because she's been difficult. And things like me scroll. Well, maybe I should just wait here. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. I need to mumble this. So you're the one that has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. That's even grander than I imagined. That badge on your... Fuck, he's old. He's very a grand but just sweaty guy. That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you... What? I'm not particularly busy. I need a voice. I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy then. How come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What did you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it was about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What's strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go talking cases on a day. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely possible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on here? She's not even a chance that much. I told Maya. Can I talk to him? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Well, you see, it's just that I'm busy, you see. But the client, Maya Faye's sister, Maya trusted you. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that, however, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. No. Huh? Did you just say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I've got nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? I love how he asked me to leave, but yet he can't exactly get me pushed out. I'm examining some shit. That pain has been poking me ever since I stepped in here. Your pain is so thick, it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, prices not sneeze either, for that matter. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, if I'm not mistaken. That light is made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone saved got money to spend. Yeah, we've examined that, bro's got a lamp and a cup. Solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves with expensive looking books. Funny, you don't look like they've ever been read. They're probably there for show, Phoenix. She's weird. Anyway, let's talk. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago, quite the apprentice at one, learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Aha! You noticed. Isn't I pride and joy impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The colour of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weaves of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I've no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Might as well go to the set. Actually, okay, no, I've examined everything. I know in a later case he does come back. He comes back in like 2 cases after this. Honestly, he's really cool. See, let's go back to the Gatewater Hotel. No, she's not me. Okay, we might have to go back to the detention center. There we are. 7-6, 3:42 a.m. detention center visitors room. Hiya. Oh, you're back! Did you find the lawyer? Well, what did I tell her? Well, see, to be honest, I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Oh, I see. I'm independent then. I will defend you! What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She could still be alive. The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs through our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. Pardon me? Bless me. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with a medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. Why? Excuse me, White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before a state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? I just leave her and go home? Defend Maya! I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Huh? Why? Why? Well... someone else. I don't know why! Someone else is the culprit! You aren't the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to see that my was the killer, but there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. That witness's strange behaviour was that all an act. And the way the lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Yay! Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she's found at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes, and I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? Here's the deal. So what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? When I tried to look in the garbage car or the fence, it has to be something in there. Right, move to the Gateway Hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe I guess Miss May is currently using the facilities. If you no need for anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to sneak around a bit. I almost forgot. You came out quick. I'd ask you to inform Miss Smith there's a message for her. Please tell her that Mr. White's a blue coat phone. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White, a blue coat? Why have I heard that name? What? That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Examine the screwdriver. There's a screwdriver sticking out about half of the jar. I'll just see what's inside. What do we have here? What do I do with nothing like this? A wiretap. I know, I keep forgetting to do that. A wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? The story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scrap. I'll just then go with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Let us go to the courtroom. Yes. Save point 5. And then we go back. September 7th, 10 AM. District Court. Courtroom number 1. It's Edgeworth! Right, okay. Court is now in session for the court trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is... What was his voice again? Jesus. I always have voice for him. Okay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on the instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. You stop threatening Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicide down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let's use the formats of the office to explain. I have Miles Edgeworth. The body was found by this window here, and the cause of death, loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in the girl's hand, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. Still calling it a statue? The plans added to the court record. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence you did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Maya Fay's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. Why Miss Fay though? She was like chill. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination, Right. Hey, might just threw something at me. What's this? My sister can't find any contradictions in a witness testimony. She won't forfeit her passport. Did the witness slips up and says something wrong? With lots of times. I should have said Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya Fay's arrest. As soon as I was to the scene, hold it. Who did you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure I didn't think so. Right, please continue. There was two people there already. The defendant and the lawyer. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why did you arrest her? Why is that? What's your reason? Why we had a witness on camera. Hold it just yeah. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it correct. Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about is woman's claim is hard evidence. What Miss May is suspicious and shine pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof than I claim to do? Yes. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There's something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results, the blood was the victim's. Also, there was a blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Now I've got to press all this. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why do you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results, blood was of the victim. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, yep. Death was instantaneous.
Objection!
We object. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You said that the victim, Mia Fay, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fay? That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyery tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it, who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? Second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was also almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Rice? You look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth! Mr. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Autopsy report updated in the court record. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identified. The victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Damn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? She's weird, that's what she is. She needs help. Just grab a drink. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from one-time winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the famed law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. Witness testimony. It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out of the window, you know, and then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was a mouse girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, pushed to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with long hair, they both have long hair, she kind of slumped. In the end, that's all I saw, every little bitty wincy. Well, Your Honor, I see it is remarkably solid testimony. I don't see you need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mayer's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I'd have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some witness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Witness's account cross-examination. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and I looked out the window, you know. Hold it. Why did you do that? Why? Why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should pressure a little harder on this one. Go for it! See how far I can make this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. But badgering? You insist on dealing her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? I'm just gonna press every single thing. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The woman with long hair was zombie effect. Slender sort of, well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing. And the person attacking her. The one attacking her was a mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? She had a girly physique. We didn't know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person that seen at the crime with the short, girlish figure. Testimony's bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks! What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of the... Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, Okay. If you really witnessed my client, my affair, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah, no one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her, and I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony's bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like you to remind you, please, omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would. I almost had a... I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. Hippie clothes? What? Okay. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, the kind of statuary clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does that accuracy in my point have startled you? Jesus Christ, I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. Again, for the second time, let's break this witness's account down, because why not? I've got really itchy arm. I've got really bad eczema right now. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first time, ran off to the right, and the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. You're right, am I right? Is that right as in you're right, as you look from the hotel? Which hand did I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand. Right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it, I did. The hippie clothes ran after her. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes. That's what you... I I mean, that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. I swear I've changed so much. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? That clock and the kind of statue got the thinker, I think. Clock. Didn't this come up in other testimony recently? Well, don't look so sorry, Miss Blight. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm on something now. Yeah, I am on something. Give me a moment. I've kind of just accidentally skipped. You gotta love how it's basically looks like a statue. Present it. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said the statue of the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. What the hell? Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, of course, you will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Oh, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If you stop me, the trial will be over. Huh? What happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's, because I heard it. Yes, I heard it say at the time. So, you've been to the law offices of Banco? No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go in there? Go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Banco where the murder took place. Very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, because she couldn't have. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were in the hotel. There's no way you could have heard the clock. The batteries. Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you're nothing. Okay, right. Hopefully this actually goes where I want it to go to. Then I would like to I would like to propose a test to see if you really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objections. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. Not satisfied because he couldn't have wrong. That was the one I was meant to press. Your Honor, members of the court, it was inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh! See anything interesting, Your Honor? Is as the defense says, this clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. He couldn't have wrong. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Quite a show you put on for Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask when was the clockwork removed. If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That is true. That is a possibility. The clock might have entered after she heard it. And exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes. Impossible, of course. I have proof. Yes, I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Evidence proof. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is the phone! The phone! The phone! Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective going to overlooked it. Detective better remember he's up for evaluations. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. I know, we all feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thingy for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear that Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, this isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I got so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. The fact that the clock was only made by 2 people? It's made by 1 person. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Burn! Oh, excuse not on sale today? Oh shit, What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it! Die! Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court law and the witness will remain calm. Oh, silly me. Did I invite lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how do you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thing was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was the clock. The wiretap. Oh my god. Have a look at this. Oh, I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Bright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May. You were tapping the victim, Miss Mayfair's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in a possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was the clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon is clock. Let me just have a look. It says that the phone, again. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Mia. Well, there's actually something I want you to hold on to me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue. That statue, the thinker. And it tells you the time. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you! What gives the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! It's no fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why did you tap the phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping irrelevant? Yeah, she's saying exactly what I wanted to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. Well, this court does not condone the French tone of voice. She had a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I can't see you pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And, of course, I can, and well, you can't be serious. No way. Wait, I say. Wait! Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened at around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. It doesn't matter, she wasn't at the scene. So where does that leave us? It is my greatest displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime, no bearing to the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant Mayfair commit murder. No, until I just walk away. No way I can win unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy, so. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think he's jumping quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reasoning? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you recognise that Miss April May was not the killer, though she was innocent, and thereby you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. What? I find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony, as Maya will be declared guilty on this spot. What should I do? We've got to just accept the condition at this point. No, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy onto the stand. It wasn't a legal condition that we could get by this. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. These looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Very good, sir. Miss May's room service. I'm the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from my guest Miss May. She asked for iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. That photo! That photo! Why did you look it down there? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin with this cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, mine will be finished. Miss May's room service. I'm the head of the bellboy, the Fine Gate in business for 4 generations. We'll just crash everything. Exactly. What exactly is it you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from my guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in person, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice, and I saw them, and the point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? She asked for a nice coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it into precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that I be brought there. Oh, bellboy, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9 o'clock, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, as in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, the guests favored me with a, embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for a kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily by my prim demeanour, sir. It was a moment I shall never, ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. It was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing in there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Right. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It's a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't listen, can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honour, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough. No, Mr. Edward. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What are you skimming about? Check-in. Check-in! Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, alright, very well, sir. My first thought was that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me, what exactly was a disappointment? Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I have a little chance with her lover there. What did you say? What did you say? Rather quiet. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The winners will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who he asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, so... You fool! Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. I've done it. I've won! Yay! We've not won yet. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see the man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honour, we just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendants. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple, it was, the man with Miss April May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honour, as it has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late. I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of another man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defence's arguments. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honour. That is all for today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. No, I'm very bit like, I don't want the bellboy and the other guy to sound, bellboy and Edward sound like completely similar. Defendant 1. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. Guess she's learned her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention centre now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part of it that hasn't been stricken from the record. May added to the court. I don't know how much good this would do me now. Would do me at all now. Anyway, time to set a payment and do some investigating. I doesn't belong in that detention centre. It's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Of course, we are going to continue this case to the end. Obviously, got to save the progress. I think there's about September 7th, 3:11 PM, detention centre visitors room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fall of Miss May. No, not really. There's something I want to ask. Unfortunately, there is nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. Please just scan this guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? Starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Let's talk. Maybe she should talk. Can I present anything? Okay, that's interesting. I think right now I'm just gonna leave her. It's like forensics is taking the day off today. It's going to no inside. The police really gave this place a walking over. Doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose I can take a look around though. Yeah, it's literally goes when we still around the office. Mia's favourite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. No movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that Chief worked on are found here. Some of the files missing. No, I'm imagining things. You're not imagining things. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The one thing is missing is Mia. Can I move? Okay, I can't. Well, obviously, I know some of those are missing just because obviously they're missing. You won't just mention that. Let's go to examine. Oh, I don't want this move. Let's go to the Gateway Hotel across the way. Welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters' reputation. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation, as well as our hotel, where the murderer used to wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for our business, sir. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will be famous. The bellboy who brought the murder iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? Oh, my glasses fell off me here. So, you are on a guest. Please, let me know if there's anything else I can bring you. I might as well talk to the guy, Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her, she'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I want to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes, he struck me as a real lady killer, if you pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the sense of danger. No, we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him in a photo. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on the subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as Gatewater. I propose that we had a subtitle, The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea, sir. He's crazy, let's move. Grossberg, will you have something for me? Please say you will. Huh? So Grossberg is out today. Again. He's invited me for some reason. Well, first, there's a very interesting photo on the desk. What's this? Old photos of something been written on the pencil in back. DL6 incident Exhibit A, DL6 incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure not will miss it one look photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. But I know that's not the right one. Realize I'm gonna, maybe I should switch. Let's swap the photos. I think I'll swap it. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of fisherman. Wasn't it? It was a very memorable painting anyhow. But it was there. Expensive. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Yep, we know this. Some mahogany does, so it's been polished and deep washed. A table for clients. Good. Yep, we've already been through this, but I'm just going through it again. Right, let's move back to the Gatewater Hotel because let's present this photo of a man. Take a look at this photo. It's the same guy we see at the start. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just want to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Well, without a doubt, that isn't the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that's... An affidavit swearing that that's him. An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. I've been writing down. Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an Aphrodite, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the Aphrodite. Just hurry up and write it. Not even Miss May can play on to this. Move to the detention center. You again? Can't take the hint and stay gone? Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart! That doesn't work. This guy's done. I'm shaving my head. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you... Where did you... A reaction. That this is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is a man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. Bitch, where's the Aphrodite? Where's the Aphrodite? Could have told you. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's Aphrodite. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push hard. This is it. All or nothing. Sensitive. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's a line. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though you should have been a witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes. Man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate. Conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last, finally, a lead on this guy. Faithful May couldn't have done it. That leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboys after night. Why has it been discarded? Jesus, I could have used that in court. Why did you place a wiretap on me phone? Oh, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phone is a crime, isn't it? Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Creep. This woman's impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, that does it! Bottom Phoenix, some scucking lawyer! But bottom? I can't. Does she have a thing against lawyers or just against me? Probably just against you, right? I mean, it makes sense, I think. We might as well go to Blue Corp. Move to the Blue Corp law offices. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm so excited. I just am. I'm just kind of trying to fiddle with my lights because my lights won't move on. Oh my god. Why won't my light move on? I give up my light. You know what? I'll sort it out in a bit. I'm almost finished. Hopefully. When we go to the next stage, I'm just gonna sort my light out. My bedroom light. Jesus Christ. Cheap viewers, streambo.com is like, okay, right, okay, I understand, like, getting views and all that, all fun, but in all honesty, I'm just not bothered about getting cheap views, because you have to pay for them, and I think it's illegal. I don't know, but I don't think it's not very moral. If people want to come watch my stream, they can, but, you know, don't have to. What's with the surreal decor? Oh my god, the painting is there! Welcome, please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name, what's your name? I was just incredibly asking the title that you go by. Right, Phoenix Wright. Incredibly? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giant vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp, you know, corporate expansions official. My business dealing bring me to contact with the elite of the elites. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess, you aren't any fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for you come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's angers me, so he's off the scale. I examined first. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I've no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original with 5 million for sure. Okay, I'm certain it's 3 million, but okay. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges special runner-up, Judges special runner-up, best participation, Judges cooperation award, special good try prize. The words judges and special kind of stand out. They do, don't they? statue of a man holding up the world. The blue coat sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautizations for your eyes appreciate, correct? For you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beauticious for me, for anyone to appreciate. I'm not good with words. What the hell is this desk? What is this desk? I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. Oh my, this is quite the thing. It's modeled on my body, see? Well, does it sleek around you and not inspire you? No, it doesn't. How does it inspire you? No one knows. You're just strange, man. This is the top floor of the 24-story building. The view is quite presidential. I say that with disdain because what the hell? What is this? Why does he have so many things? Miss May. Miss May is employer Blue Cop, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she had done. What she has done. You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she's paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is inevitable that she will do this. It sounds like she's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White. The hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still want to talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. You raised a good question, actually. Why did the prosecution call him as a witness? Should have seen the same thing as April May. Ho ho ho! The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Wait, do I go back to this bit now? I don't know. Let's examine. Okay, no I don't. I swear I go back to that at some point because of that, but again I might be thinking of the anime, not the game, so my brain gets confused. What kind of company is Blue Cop anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Cop was named after the colour blue. Red, white and Blue Cop, a founder and CEO named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the colour blue, of course. You also like the colour pink, you've dyed your hair purple, and you've got a lot of blue on you. And you've got one slight red with blue polka dots. Man, are you bisexual or some shit? Fanta bluistic, is it not? God damn it. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. To bid you do not fully grasp your position here, I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer, worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like the sore excuse for an attorney, grudgy burger. What? Bro's been beaten. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Judge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition, the court, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. Is the world beyond your comprehension? You came here from Godgy Burgers, I presume. Miss Grossberg's, yes. Mister. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he might tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. This is where I escaped. Huh? I don't think he's noticed what's done here. Maybe I should clear my throat. Jumping Joseph! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look pensive, like an old man at the end of his day. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. You just seem to have something. Sometimes I have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was it not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It's in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red and White's office. So, you noticed, as I should have guessed you would, it is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know that you and Mr. White connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you! I'm about to say he's lovers. Mr. White says something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you and me as understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? Yo, what happened 50 years ago? The DL6 case. Oh, because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Yes, I did! Whoa! I'm getting real excited. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Mai because of this. Mai would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible. Why? There's information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound and able to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sort of code the police gave this case. It's 15 years ago now. I received a request from the medium, the spirit medium. Her name was Misty Faye. Faye! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case now remains unsolved to this day. That case is a DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL incident was a top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. This is an embarrassment to me now. Because I thought the police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. course, White heard about it and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look in Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Ooh, fancy. Thank you, Grossberg. Yeah, and now we go back to here because it's funny looking at this room. It seems so normal. I had to imagine murder took place here. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? T-U... I know, W. White. The entire reading section is missing. Is it taken? All the cases are there in the alphabetical order. Let's all look at A-time. A, B, F. Misty Fate, that's Mia, Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Read it. I have tarnished her fair name like only these words. My mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who stole my mother's information for riches. The other was a man who sold that information to the press, this parasite who makes a fortune, because his name is... the report's up there. So me and you, Grossberg. Okay. Let's see, J, S, nothing much in here, maybe I'll just scan it. Policeman. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. This family must have said more. Of course. Right, done. Move. Go to the Blue Corp. Because this is what we do. Well, at you percent. Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lloyd, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not been penetrating your thick skull. Stop bothering me. Try my patience, but I fear enough to accident maker. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. I think the past needs to stop fighting with me. I've got to pull this guy and go, what's the matter? You seem distressed. I've got to pull him. Stop that. Your hug is giving me goosebumps. There's no point. Right, yes, there's my eyes, my nose, my mouth, because I just seen him. Oh god, I just want to get this over with. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. I do not care. Let us present the freaking newspaper clips. Present them. No such a part. This is the uncle here. I'm bad, Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how. I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia, she had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him! You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation, Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office. Hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What should be doing now is going after you. What are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered. All the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, oh God, this is Edgeworth. White, that's you. Blah, blah, blah. Phoenix, White. I don't know, that's not White. White, that's you. What are you calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case, I witnessed the murder, you see. And this is a very important witness. I would like to testify. What? Why now? But you said you didn't want to go to court. Quiet, you! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man standing right in front of me. He looks dazed. But could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hijacker, the liquidator, the killer, the man. What? Mr. White, this is another one though. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You're a mere lawyer. As well as Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they could make you look incompetent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix, right. My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. But does that better, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. The man's a hoe. 837 visitor's room. Right. I am just taking a moment. I will be back when I can mute myself. Alright, I'm back. I just kind of like turn my light off for a moment there. On. Because it's getting dark now, so yeah. Finish this case, and then, yeah. Oh, I love this case. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in it, of course. Edgeworth included. No, my audio's gonna get great. Just give me a quick moment to fix this. Boop. Okay. Not right. Right, okay, is that better? No, it's way worse. Right, okay, what was that? Okay. Right. You know what? I know it's a bit worthless, but you know. But yeah. Like nothing I can do. Honestly, I just need to get a better mic. I need to get a better headset, Jesus. An attorney was assisting... I'm gonna cut that bit out. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes, it's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switch places. What? You mean you? Explain what happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does a man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Let me break out of it. Cheer me on, defend me. Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright, huh? But leave it to me. I'm his sister after all. Light shit runs in our blood. I think ghost powers are running your blood. I better run off to the bookshop and pick up a copy of Off the Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding, it was a joke. No way. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It was good to know you're on my side. I don't really think anything you do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. At least we got there eventually. Times may change. Yeah, with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning of years ago, the limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished in a day. Most of the guilty verdicts. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. To be continued. Summon 9:52 AM. District Court Defendant Lobby, number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! Prosecutor. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, by raising an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. That's what I have to do with it. Why have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All I can do is hope to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edward, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? I don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? Oh, wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. September 9, 10 AM. District Court. Courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today will be here the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call this witness. The went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask that good? Edgeworth, why his witness didn't testify before. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify at the trial against Miss Faye? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanour. Grady gets a shove and I get nowhere. I would like to call Miss Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh, do my locations confuse? Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Faye? That would be negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewaters Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin with your testimony. I can't read this guy's testimony apart and done for. Why do I always feel like I'm in the end of my world? Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Oh. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. When is this count? Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard the bed lamp coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, the man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. So posh. If things occurred as you testified, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock. Yeah, there's nothing. I was quietly reading some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam. A bedlam? A bedlam. Must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look down across the waves. Then I saw a spike. It's like a long-haired woman. Spiky head? I assume I can look at... Okay. Is it spiky head? Needless to say, the man was nothing you, Mr. Lawyer. I'll just press information. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly said that these saying look like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think the witness trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over to the window. She was too surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was reading openly. Did you know she was tapping the Faye off his phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer Lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of the Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Ah, shoot. Guess what? You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely, positively perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Yes, we've got you! We've got you! We've got you! I'm presenting the freaking evidence! Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony, the only credible testimony given. She clearly stated that the victim ran to the right. It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been run directly away from the door. She would have been run into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Here's space. I'm just grabbing a drink. Bro's face. Very, very strange. Hi, Teeny. I can't still wait. He's probably like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh, you're doing that. Hello. Very strange. I did not see her run to the left. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really didn't see the victim until the left, so he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not at the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Vancouver, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. I'm sure the courtroom Mr. Wright was standing. The killer! He was the killer! This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Precisely my point, Edgeworth! Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. The postulations? Okay. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of this moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good Lord, you can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. I know I'm not doing this voice anymore, it's just, oh, hi baby. I've got my cat. This is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Whoa. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct. This was night when you saw the stairs. She first ran to the left. What do you mean, first? First, that was what comes before it happens next. Do you speak English right? Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. First, she ran to the left, and then you hit her. Savagely. That is what I saw. Queen, she got hit once. I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright. There is no point in hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Is he mad at me? Next, with the last of his strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. Then that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. And that is what Miss May saw. You see? So, were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying soon. What do you think you mean? I think I got right where I went. He slipped. Come on. Where did he slip? Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm kind of just trying to figure this one out. Okay, so I pressed everything, nothing's been added to the actual testimony. So... so was mine. You started the girl, she first ran to the left, then you hit her, and then the left is ran to the right, you chased her and the final blow. Or she died from one blow, haven't we? After being hit. What here? What? I'm really confused. That's the murder. The dodged an dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. You got the receipt. I'm actually really stumped. Chased her hand for the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Okay, what if can I go to... Can't present, like, any people or any... Oh. Can I not present people? No. Okay. I'm generally so confused. Like... See you twice. Slick. I think I'm just gonna go in. Oh, music stops. Wait, oh, okay, so I'm being quiet for some reason. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him go away. Very well. If the witness would not care to revise his testimony, perhaps on my side, no looking at this now, White. Mr. White. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard this thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. Then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did it. You hear the signal, so what? Okay, how the hell did she know about that? But sorry, see, deal with it. This is almost over. Is it? His stomach hurting, by the way, so he kind of want to get out of it. Well, I learned how the thing fall. Then next minute, run to the door. Why am I doing that? It's not that bit. It's this bit. It's the thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall. What was that thing exactly? Oh, that the glass. Right, the on the phone. Phoenix, doesn't that have something about? Yeah, I am. Yeah, that is on. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change the testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. Okay, of course. Light stand. I think it's this we need to present. Yeah, it will be. Okay, right. Yay! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen that glass light stand. What? Look at this. These are the ball pencils in the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity, Mr. White. If you were in the Gateway Hotel, as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards of the glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. The only place you could have seen that from is inside the Bay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Yeah. Oh, bro's having a mental breakdown crisis, Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get out of it. That's far enough, Phoenix. Right. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Go. Confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain the court to what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the... Distinguished... Sorry, I've got a cat on me and my brain's tired. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He orders his secretary, Mr. April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Bay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is when Mr. White was placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Bay's office. Am I correct? Correct, you are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, I ordered to place the wiretap. I breached the Fame Co. law offices. That is when I saw that occurs like stand. No, I'm confused. Please explain to court what all this means, Mr. Edger. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is bad that Mr. White has been to office well before the murder took place. When he went to place wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you were testified to call about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Continue, Phoenix. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Banco law offices. Of course I had done so to place wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you're able to identify what has fallen over by the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Just press everything. It was the beginning of the week, September. Okay. Do you have proof? Miss April may knew the details of Miss Bacon's phone conversation. That proves the right time was placed before the murder. Huh? Oh, right. I had entered the thing called law office. Hold it. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found at the thing called law offices. Those obviously Mr. White. And if I know address, he's already run check on those records. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the thing called law offices. Of course, I had tons of place to wiretap. Why did you tap me as phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect confidentiality. That was when I saw this classified stand. Why did you notice something so iniquitous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's right old enough, but something out of it. I don't know what to bluff out of him. I pressed him on everything. It was the beginning of me a week before the murder. Ah. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. I ran out of ammo. Time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Phoenix, over here! Oh, that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Hey, baby. You make it. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won, huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah, that one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, that big a spender. Item, glass light stand? Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. Wright say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go and do it, Phoenix. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just have to prove it. Right. See updated in the court record. Court would now reconvene for the trial of Miss Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright? Yeah, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination, Mr. White, is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, it's the last time I'll ask you. But as Miss Edgeworth has noted, your trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Is it that what we object? Okay. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on blood. You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, glass light stand and the date purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Bainco Law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. This isn't it? Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way he can worm his way out this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic in the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? It's going to be in one of those updated autopsy reports. That just makes some evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, if anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it will be me, the prosecution. I need data as certain with these new claims of any basis on factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial by Mr. Phoenix Wright will postpone until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. You're sure to come up with, or just make up something. And after me, you're sure to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course, thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Your Honor, if I may, you're quite persistent, said Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! This is halt! Please stop, make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, as this will be released to the press. I confess, I did it, I hit her, I hit Miss Mia with the finger. Case closed, Your Honor. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. That is all. This court is adjourned. September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born of Faye. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live? My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's power is still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office. I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! September 9, 9:02 p.m. Faye and Co. Law Offices. Being here. Hard not to think about that night. You came, Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Oh, of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face, Mia. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like you were. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new writing law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Bay, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick? You know what this means? We're partners! Ah! You know, when I think about it, it is my fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Right, and call the officers. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it! Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time to wasting. Okay, wait up. The end. Okay, right, and that's where we're gonna leave off today. So, obviously, yeah. We're gonna leave off this today. And, yeah, I hope you all had fun. And have a nice day, night, morning, you know, whatever. Bye!